problem. Find the angle measure x in the following figures. Here is the figure 130 degree, 120 degree, x degree, 50 degree. So, sum of the measures of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, in the given quadrilateral, we take A, B, C, D. So, first we take angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree because of the sum of measures of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. In the given quadrilateral, angle A is 50 degree, angle B is 130 degree, angle C is 120 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Here 50 plus 130 plus 120 is equal to 300 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Here x is equal to 360 degree minus 300. Therefore, x is equal to 60 degree. Here angle D is equal to x is equal to 60 degree. Second figure is quadrilateral, that is x degree, 60 degree, 70 degree angle A. So, from the figure it can be concluded that 90 plus A is equal to 180 degree. Means linear pair. What? Linear pair. A is equal to 180 minus 90 degree. A is equal to 90 degree because of sum of the measures of a interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. But in the given quadrilateral, therefore, in the quadrilateral angle 60 degree, A is equal to 90 degree. First we take 60 degree plus 70 degree plus x plus, this is what? A is equal to 90 degree. 90 degree is equal to 360 degree. 60 plus 70 plus 90 is equal to 220 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 360 degree. Here plus 220 in the right hand side, in the left hand side, you take 220 in the right hand side minus 220. Therefore, x is equal to 140 degree. Therefore, in the quadrilateral, A is equal to 90 degree and x is equal to 40 degree. X value is equal to 140 degree. D, x, 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 this is also x. Sum of measures of all interior angles of a pentagon is 540 degree. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x is equal to 540. Therefore, x is equal to 540 divided by 5. X is equal to 5 ones are 0, 5 eights are 5 ones are 0, 5 eights are 40. Therefore, sum of measures of all interior angles of a pentagon is 550 degree in x is equal to 108 degree. Seventh one, look at this figure. In this figure, you can find out x plus y plus z. Here, this is 90 degree, 30 degree, x, y, z. So, first we can take x plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree means linear pair. This is linear pair. X plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degrees linear plane. X is equal to 180 degree plus 90 degree. In the right way we taken as minus 90 degree. X is equal to 90 degree. Next, z plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. Look at this figure. Z plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. Linear pair. What? Linear pair. So, z is equal to 180 degree plus 30 degree is equal to minus 30 degree. Z is equal to 150 degree. Therefore, z is equal to 90 degree. Dear students, in the figure, we take x is equal to 90 degree. We find out x is equal to 90 degree and z is equal to 150 degree. The remaining is y. So, we can take an as y is equal to 90 plus 30. So, y is equal to 90 plus 30 degree is equal to exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle theorem. So, y is equal to 120 degree. Therefore, here is y is equal to 90 plus 30 is equal to y is equal to 120 degree. Therefore, at last, x plus y plus z is equal to 90 plus 120 plus 150 is equal to 360 degree. That's all. Sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a polygon. Dear children, the sum of the measures of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degree. Once again, you can observe this. The sum of the measures of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degree. This is used to find the number of sides in a regular polygon. It is also used in the number of sides in a regular polygon. Here is the picture. The sum of measures of the external angles of the polygon is 360 degree. 60, 120. This is a circle. The extended form is 60, 120. 60, 120. This is also 180 degree. This is also 180 degree. So, next we can take square, the extended for 90 plus 90 is equal to 180 degree. This is also this one, at last this one is 180 degree. In 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides there will be 72 degree plus 108 degree is equal to 180 degree. Once again, 72 degree plus 108 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, this is applicable to irregular polygon also. Therefore, this is applicable to irregular polygon also. The sum will remain the same whether it is a regular or irregular, small or larger polygon. Once again, this is applicable to irregular polygon also. The sum will be remains the same whether it is a regular or irregular, small or large polygon. Example 1. Find measure x in the figure 4.9. This figure 4.9, here is 110 degree, x 90 degree, the angle is straight, 90 degree, 50 degree. Find the value of x. So, here is the x plus 90 degree, right angle triangle, plus 50 degree plus 110 degree is equal to 360 degree. The angles of measures of all interior angle is 360 degree. So, x plus 50 plus 110 plus 90 degree is equal to 250 degree is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 360 degree plus 250 is equal to, in the right side, minus 250 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 110 degree. Look at this, children. The answer is 120 degree is equal to, x is equal to 110 degree. So, next continue example second. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose each exterior angle as a measure of which degree? 45 degree. Solution. Total measure. Once again, total measure of all exterior angles is equal to 360 degree. 360 degree. Therefore, measure of each exterior angle is equal to what? Whose each exterior angle as a measure of which degree? 45 degree. We take 45 in this way. So, therefore, the number of exterior angles is equal to 360 degree divided by 45 degree is equal to 45 ones are 45 eights are, therefore 8. The number of exterior angles is equal to 8. Therefore the polygon has 8 sides. Therefore, once again, find the number of sides. There are 8 sides of the regular polygon whose each exterior angle as a measure of 45 degree. Therefore, the polygon has 8 sides. Exercise 4.7. find x in the following figures. Here is 125 degree, 125 degree and x degree. We know that the sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is equal to 360 degree. Therefore 125 degree plus here is 125 and plus x. 125 plus 125 plus x is equal to 360 degree. We know that x 125 plus 125 is equal to 250 degree is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 minus plus 225 is equal to, in the right side, minus 250. Therefore x is equal to 110 degree. Here in the figure x is equal to 110 degree. Now coming to the second problem. Look at this figure. Here y, here 70, y 60 degree, x, z. Here y angle y is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. Y is equal to angle y is equal to 90 degree and z is equal to 90 degree given. What? Given. Now next find out x. Here is 70, 60. We take as z, y. We find out x. So x plus y plus 60 degree plus z plus 70 is equal to 360 degree. Sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. Therefore x plus y means 90 degree plus 60 degree plus z is equal to 90 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 360 degree. X plus 90 plus 90, 180 plus 60 plus 70 is equal to 310 degree is equal to 360 degree. Now x is equal to 360 degree plus 310 is equal to, in the right side, plus 310. 310 is taken as minus 310. So x is equal to 50 degree. In the figure taken as y is equal to 90 degree, z is equal to 90 degree given. Therefore x is equal to 50 degree. Once again x is equal to 50 degree. Find the second problem. Find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon of first one 9 sides, second one 15 sides. Solution. We know that the sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. So measure measure of each angle of nine side. First we take as 9 sides. Okay, 9-sided regular polygon is, first we taken as this one 9 side. Measure of each angle of 9-sided regular polygon is equal to 360 degree. What 360 degree? Exterior angle of the polygon divided by 9 side is equal to 9 ones are 9 fours are 0 is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, measure of each angle of 9-sided regular polygon is 40 degree. So, second one, 15 sides. Second one is 15 sides. So, sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is equal to 360 degree. Next, measure of each angle of 50-sided regular polygon is equal to 360 degree divided by 15. So, is equal to 24 degree. Therefore, measure of each angle of 15-sided regular polygon is 24 degree. Third problem, how many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of an exterior angle is 24 degree? Here, sum of all, look at this, sum of all exterior angle of a angles of a regular polygon is 360 degree. Measure of each exterior angle is equal to 24 degree. So, therefore, the number of exterior angles is equal to 360 degree divided by 24 degree. So, 2 ones are 2 twos are 3 ones are, once again 12 ones are 12 twos are 12 threes are 0, 2 ones are 2 15s are is equal to 15 sides. Therefore, the number of exterior angles is equal to 15 sides. Therefore, the polygon has 15 sides. Fifth problem, is it possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each exterior angle is 22 degree? No, since solution, no, since the sum of all the exterior angles of a regular polygon is what? Good. 360 degree is equal to 360 degree, which is not divisible by 22 degree. Once again, is it possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each exterior angle is 22 degree? Since the sum of all the exterior angles of a regular polygon is 360 degree, which is not divisible by 22 degree. It is not possible that a regular polygon must have its exterior angle is 22 degree. So it is not possible that a regular polygon must have its exterior angle 22 degree. Dear students, we can go to the second B. Can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? Why? Can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? No. Sum of all interior angles of a regular polygon of side n is equal to, you already seen, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Not a whole number. Since number of sides cannot be in fractions. So it is not possible for a regular polygon to have its interior angle is equal to 22 degree. Once again, sum of all interior angles of a regular polygon of side n is equal to, already know that, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Not a whole number, since number of sides cannot be in fractions. So it is not possible for a regular polygon to have its interior angle 22 degree. 180 minus 22 degree, 158, which is not a divisor of 360 degree. Once again, 180 minus 22 is equal to 158 degree, which is not a divisor of 360 degree. Sixth problem A. What is the minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon Y? Solution. The equilateral triangle being a regular polygon of three sides has the least measure of an interior interior angle is equal to 60 degree. Once again, what is the minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon? Why? The equilateral triangle being a regular polygon of 3 sides has the least measure of an interior angle 60 degree. B. What is the maximum exterior angle possible for a regular polygon? By A, this one, by A, we can see that the greatest exterior angle is 120 degree. Look at this figure. Dear children, look at this. The minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon, means the equilateral triangle being a regular polygon of 3 sides has the least measure of an interior angle 60 degree. What is the maximum means? In this case, by A, we can see that the greatest exterior angle, this is also interior angle 60, the greatest exterior angle is 120 degree. 120 plus 60 is equal to 180 degree. So the interior angle is 60 degree, minimum interior angle is 60 degree, and the maximum exterior angle is 120 degree. Now coming to kinds of quadrilaterals. Dear students, based on the nature of the sides or angles of a quadrilateral, it gets special names. First one is trapezium. Students, look at this figure, observe carefully. Trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel lines, parallel sides. So trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. Look at this figure and look at this figure also. This is a pair. Only one side is pair, but these are trapeziums. These are not trapeziums, because trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. Here is also a parallel sides. So parallel, this arrow mark indicates parallel lines. Once again, this arrow mark indicates parallel lines. Once again, these are trapeziums. These are not trapeziums. So dear children, look at this pair of parallel lines. This is also parallel lines. This is also parallel lines. In the kinds of quadrilaterals, first type is trapezium and second kind of quadrilateral is kite. Dear students, look at these figures. Kite is a kite is a special type of a quadrilateral. The sides with the same markings in each figures are equal. For example, kite is a special type of quadrilateral. The sides with the same markings. Look at the figure. The sides with the same markings in each figure are equal. First we take, for example, mention A, B, C, D. For example, AB is equal to AD. These sides with the same marking. Okay, AB is equal to AD. Now take another one. BC is equal to CD. Here BC is equal to CD with the same marking in each figure. Look at this figure. Marking is same? Yes, the marking is same, but the figure is not a quadrilateral. This is a pentagon. So this is not applicable. In this figure also the same markings in each figure are not equal. So AB is equal to AD. Once again, BC is equal to CD. Therefore, these are kites. These are not kites. Dear students, study these figures and try to describe what is a kite is. Next we observe that first one, a kite is a kite has 4 sides. Look at this. Kite has 4 sides. This is also 4 sides, but marking is not same. This is also, this is 5 sides. So these are kites, these are not kites. We conclude that a kite has 4 sides means it is a quadrilateral. Now next, these are second one, exactly 2 distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal length. Once again, we conclude that this is a kite. These are kites, these are not kites. Kite is a special type of quadrilateral. The sides with the same marking in each figure are equal. Here we take AB is equal to AD, same marking, and BC is equal to same marking. BC is equal to CD, double marking. So A kite has four sides. It is a quadrilateral. There are exactly two distinct consecutive pair of sides of equal length. Once again, we observe that exactly two distinct consecutive pair of sides of what? As equal length. Once again, kite, a quadrilateral with exactly two pairs of equal consecutive sides. Here is a kite. The properties of kites are the diagonals are perpendicular to one another. Once again, the diagonals B, D and AC are perpendicular to one another. And second property, one of the diagonals bisects the other. One of the diagonals bisects the other. In the figure, angle B is equal to angle D, but angle A is not equal to C. Once again, angle B is equal to angle D, but angle A is not equal to angle C. Next, coming to the parallelogram. Here, parallelogram is a quadrilateral. As the name suggests, it has something to do parallel lines. So, parallelogram is a quadrilateral. As the name suggests, it has something to do with parallel lines. Dear students, look at these figures. We consider as take A, B, C, D. Here parallel lines. This one also. We take AB parallel to DC. Once again, AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to, look at this figure, AD parallel to BC. Next, coming to the second figure, P, Q, R, S. Here, sides are equal. QP parallel to SR. Look at this. Opposite sides. You can observe carefully. QP parallel to SR. And what about next? QS parallel to what? S. Very good. PR. So, you can complete first and second picture. Now, go to the third picture. We take as L, M, N, O. So, LM parallel to ON, opposite sign. Once again, you take opposite sides. LM parallel to ON and what? LO parallel to MN. Yes, LO parallel to MN. Consider these figure. AB parallel to DC, AD parallel to BC. Next picture, PQ parallel to SR and PR parallel to QS. And third figure, LM parallel to ON and LO parallel to MN. Now coming to these pictures, we take A, B, C, D. Opposite sides means AB parallel to CD. Here picture A, B, C, D, E, F. Opposite sides what? Only two occurring. AB, no, these are parallel. AB parallel to ED and BC parallel to opposite side. BC parallel to EF. So, Dear students, observe these figures. We can take these three pictures. These are parallelograms. These are not parallelograms. Dear students, study about these figures and try to describe your own sentence or own words. What you meant by parallelogram? So once again, these are parallelograms. These are not parallelograms. Once again, these are all parallelograms. These are not parallelograms. Study about this figure and describe your own word. It is a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal. Once again, a parallelogram. Once again, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel. Dear students, once again I can tell you, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides means LM parallel to ON, AB parallel to CD, PQ parallel to SR. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel.